Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Eyna. I'm Eyna.
And I am Zach, so happy to be here today.
Okay, Jack, how are you doing today?
I am doing really well, and thank you for asking.
Right. So here's a question for you. If someone asks you how your weekend was and it was really, really good, what do you say? Think about it for 2 seconds. What is the first word that comes to your mind? Did you say very good? Or maybe very nice? Very fun? If you did, you are not alone. But here's what most English learners don't know. And this is what we are talking about today. Very good is actually one of the weakest things you can say in English, and by the end of this episode, you're never going to use it the same way again.
Wow, that is a big claim. I love it. And honestly, I used to say very good all the time. Very nice, very happy, very tired. I thought I was speaking correctly. I thought I was being polite. But I was actually making my English sound flat and a little bit boring. And I had no idea.
Right, and that's the thing. It's not that very is wrong. It's that there's almost always a better, stronger, more natural word available, and most learners just don't know about it. That is exactly what today's episode is all about.
So today we're talking about power words. These are single words that replace very plus an adjective and make your English sound more confident, more natural, and honestly, more interesting to listen to. We're going to give you a full list, show you how to use them, and help you practice right now.
And I promise you, these are not complicated words. These are words that native English speakers use every single day. You've probably heard them before. You just haven't been taught to use them yourself.
And before we go any further, stay with us until the end because we have something really interesting for you. There is one power word that learners almost always misuse, and we're going to show you exactly what it is and how to use it correctly.
If you're new here, welcome to Simple English Talks. We are so happy you found us. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any of our episodes. We release new English lessons every week.
And before we start, we want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell us, what is one word you use all the time in English that you think might be too simple? Write it down there. We read every single comment and we'd love to know. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's talk about why very is actually making your English weaker. And I think this is going to surprise you.
All right, so why is very a problem? Very is a perfectly correct English word. It's not wrong to use it, but here's the issue. When you say very before an adjective, you are using two words to do the job that one word can do better. And in natural, fluent English, one strong word is almost always more powerful than two weak ones.
Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you went to a restaurant and the food was absolutely incredible. Your friend asks, "How was the food?" You have two choices. Option 1, it was very good. Option 2, it was delicious. Which one sounds more exciting? Which one makes your friend want to go to that restaurant? What do you think?
Exactly. Delicious does so much more work than very good. It is specific, it is vivid, it creates a feeling. Very good is just flat. It tells your friend nothing interesting.
And here is the thing. Native English speakers almost never say very good in a real conversation. It sounds a little formal, a little textbook. When your English teacher said very good in class, it was encouraging. But that is a classroom phrase, not a natural conversation phrase.
Think about it this way. When a native speaker is tired after a long day, they don't say, "I'm very tired." They say, "I'm exhausted." When they are very happy, they don't say, "I'm very happy." They say, "I'm thrilled," or "I'm over the moon." When something is very funny, they say, "It was hilarious." One word, done, powerful.
And here is the part that surprises a lot of learners. Using very too much can actually make you sound less confident in English, not more. It can sound like you're searching for the right word, but you can't quite find it. Strong single words make you sound fluent. They make you sound like you own the language.
Now, take a moment right now, wherever you are. Say this sentence out loud. I'm very tired. Good. Now say this one. I'm exhausted. Can you feel the difference? The second one has weight, it has feeling. That is what power words do.
And we want to hear from you right now. In the comments, tell us, have you ever heard a native English speaker use one of these stronger words and thought, wow, that sounds really natural? What was the word? Drop it in the comments. We love hearing your examples.
Okay, so now you understand why very is weak. In the next section, we're going to give you real, usable power words and show you exactly how to swap them in.
All right, this is the main section, the one you're going to want to take notes on. We're going to go through 8 powerful very plus adjective combinations and give you the single stronger word that replaces each one. Ready?
Let's do it.
Number 1, instead of very happy, say thrilled. I'm thrilled about my new job. I'm thrilled you could come. You can also use delighted for a slightly more formal situation. I'm delighted to meet you. Both are natural, both sound confident.
Number 2, instead of very sad, say devastated. This is a strong word. You use it when something is really painful, not just a little bit sad. If your team loses an important game, you're disappointed. But if something serious happens, a loss, a major failure, you're devastated. It carries real emotion.
Number 3, instead of very tired, say exhausted, or even drained if you're mentally tired as well as physically tired. I'm completely drained after that meeting. That is very natural in everyday English.
Number 4, and this is one of my favorites, instead of very funny, say hilarious. I watched a hilarious video last night. That comedian was absolutely hilarious. One word, instant picture.
Number 5, instead of very cold, say freezing. It is freezing outside today. My hands are freezing. This is probably already in your vocabulary, but are you actually using it? Because this is what native speakers say every single day.
Number 6, and this one is a more dramatic word. Instead of very hot, say boiling or sweltering. It is absolutely boiling in here. Can we open a window? Very natural, very British English. Sweltering is more common in writing and slightly more formal, but both work perfectly.
Number 7, instead of very surprised, say shocked or astonished. I was shocked when I heard the news. She was astonished by the results. Shocked is more common in casual speech. Astonished sounds a little more dramatic and is great for storytelling.
And number 8, here's the retention spike we promised you. The word very good itself. What do you replace it with? This is the one learners get wrong most often. The answer depends completely on context. For food, delicious. For a performance, brilliant or outstanding. For work, excellent. For a general compliment, wonderful or fantastic. The mistake learners make is thinking there's one single word that replaces very good in every situation. There isn't. You choose based on the context. That's the key.
First, learn the word. Second, notice the context around you. Third, practice using it in one sentence today. Just one. That's enough to start.
Now, here's something interesting about formal versus informal. In a job interview or a professional email, I was thrilled to receive your offer sounds polished and impressive. In a text to a friend, I'm thrilled sounds completely natural too. These words work across both registers. That's what makes them so useful.
Okay, here's your comment challenge for this section. Pick one of those 8 power words, just one, and write a sentence using it in the comments right now. It can be about your day, your week, anything. We want to see you using it. Go for it.
Great! So you have your power words. Now in the next section, we're going to show you how to use them naturally without sounding like you memorized a list.
Okay, so this is the part where a lot of learners get a little bit stuck. They learn the power words, they memorize the list, and then when they're actually speaking, they freeze. They overthink it. Is exhausted too dramatic right now? Does hilarious fit here? Let me help you relax about this.
The truth is, native speakers do not overthink this at all. These words feel natural to them because they have heard them thousands of times in real conversations, in films, in books. For you right now, the goal is just to get comfortable hearing yourself say them.
And the best way to do that is to use them in the situations they fit most naturally. Let me walk you through a few real-life contexts.
At work, imagine your colleague asks, "How was the presentation?" Instead of, "It was very good," you say, "It was excellent. The team did a brilliant job." That sounds professional. That sounds fluent.
With friends, your friend asks, "How was the film?" Instead of, "It was very funny," you say, "It was hilarious. I was laughing the whole time." Natural, expressive, exactly how real friends talk.
In writing an email to a client, we are thrilled to announce our new service, not we are very happy. Thrilled sounds warm and professional at the same time.
Now, let's do a quick practice together right now. I'm going to describe a situation, and I want you, yes, you listening, to say the power word out loud before Smith does. Ready?
Let's do it.
You worked 12 hours today. You missed lunch, and you can barely keep your eyes open. How do you feel?
Exhausted. Completely exhausted. Did you get it before me?
You just watched a comedy film, and you were laughing so hard your stomach hurt. How was the film?
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You just found out you got the job you really wanted. How do you feel?
Thrilled. Over the moon. I am absolutely thrilled. Perfect. See how natural those sound? And notice we didn't say very once. We didn't need to. Say those out loud again yourself right now. Seriously, say them out loud. It makes a huge difference when you hear your own voice using these words.
Tell us in the comments which one of these felt the most natural to say and which one felt the most difficult. We're curious. Both answers help you learn. Coming up next, the mistakes section. And honestly, this is the most useful part of the whole episode. Don't skip it.
Okay, mistakes. And I have to say, I made every single one of these. Every one. So there is absolutely no judgment here. These are the most common mistakes almost everyone makes when they first start using power words.
Same. I remember the first time I tried to use devastated in a conversation. I used it completely wrong, and the person I was talking to just stared at me for a second. We'll get to that in a moment.
Mistake number 1, using a power word for the wrong level of emotion. This is the most common one. For example, you miss the bus. You say, I was devastated. But devastated is for very serious, painful situations. Missing the bus is annoying, but it's not devastating. The correct word there is frustrated or just really annoyed. Save devastated for things that truly hurt.
The incorrect version, I was devastated when the coffee shop was closed. The correct version, I was so annoyed when the coffee shop was closed. See the difference? Matching the word to the real level of emotion is the key.
Mistake number 2, and this is the funny one Smith was talking about, using exhausted when you mean bored. Some learners confuse feeling tired from work with feeling tired from boredom. That lecture was exhausted. No, the lecture was exhausting, the adjective form. And if it made you feel sleepy from boredom, that lecture was so dull I nearly fell asleep. Two different things.
I once told my English conversation partner, I am very exhausted by your story. I meant I was getting a bit bored of the topic. She thought I was saying I was physically drained by listening to her. The look on her face? We laugh about it now. But please, do not do that.
Mistake number 3, overusing one power word. Some learners find one word they like, let's say brilliant, and use it for everything. Brilliant film, brilliant meal, brilliant weather, brilliant meeting. After a while, it loses all its power. Mix them up. Use a variety. That's what sounds truly fluent.
Number 4, forgetting to use adjective forms correctly. The power word must match its grammatical role. I'm exhausted. Correct. It was an exhausted day. Incorrect. It should be an exhausting day. I'm thrilled. Correct. It's a thrilled moment. Incorrect. It's a thrilling moment. Pay attention to whether the word is describing a feeling in a person or a quality of a situation.
Honestly, don't be hard on yourself if you make these mistakes. Every single person learning English makes them. The important thing is that now you know, and knowing means you can fix it.
Drop a comment below and tell us, have you made any of these mistakes before? Which one? We want to know. You're not alone. Okay, one more section, the fun one. Let's practice.
All right, this is my favorite part. We call it Choose the Stronger Sentence. I give you 2 options. You pick the one that sounds more natural and powerful. Say your answer out loud. Ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Situation 1. You just ran a half marathon for the first time. You crossed the finish line. Which is stronger? I'm very tired or I'm completely exhausted.